East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UCONN Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCONN Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So UCONN's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver now comes in motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll try the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. UCONN will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Zips offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The UCONN offense goes back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Makes the grab. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Huskies are marching down the field. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for second down. The running back has it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Discards a man.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Motion from the offense. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Just needed 3 yards on third down, and they got it with precision execution.
Yeah, and the QB got the football and got that thing out of his hands. Nice job, nice slant, nice timing route. Throw it to the receiver, get it on his body where he can make the play and get the first down.
They get him down after he makes the catch. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. With the catch, it's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Oh, he spun away like a vapor. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He makes the connection. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, UConn 3.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UConn going back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive, and to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. It's a draw. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point in the game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. UConn will have to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Hands it off. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Try and play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That's reeled in. It's Burns. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's got his man. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And the Zips have it with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Akron.
Touchdown, Akron.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UConn offense goes back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup. And that ball is picked off. Touchdown, Zips. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. UConn quick to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes his connection. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here we go. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short.
3rd down coming up.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got it!
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He was on target with his 1st kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
UConn has it teed up to start this 2nd half.
This one away.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hernandez. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Zips are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And it's no good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. UConn going back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. That's caught. It's Cantrell. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the tight end. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. UConn will have to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Hernandez. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw, buying some time. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Akron! And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Right back to the well. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They try to pop a run on the draw. Tackle is made after the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's got it on the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. This UConn offense really has it going. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 38, brings up 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Pressure coming. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hart. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misfire, it's second down. The run to the right. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Zips are threatening in the red zone. Going up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting... Touchdown, Zips! And the beatdown has ensued. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
42, UConn 6.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UConn going back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. He's going to pass. Quickly complete.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat and fit it in a tight window. He'll just keep slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Snagged in the middle, it's Cantrell. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Open runway ahead. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Zips have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Akron! And the punishment has been extended. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback. He makes a sure tackle. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Leaves it with the back. The pirouette on the run. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Good enough for a first down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.